Doo-doo. Where am I? Oh my goodness, I can't find my shoes and my keys. Oh, right. Where are we? Where's my bag? Oh, where is my bag? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it not working? Uh, 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 uh. Oh my god, the weather is so gray. Oh, so it's gonna. Oh, there's people there. Hi, guys. Left the phone. Hold on, guys. I'm just sorting out something here. Oh, what's going on? Guys, today we're going to be discussing why African girls struggle to date in this moment. Why are they struggling? Oh, sorry, guys. How are you? I can't even see the comments. Oh my god, why? Why can't I see the comments? Oh wow, okay. So, why are African girls struggling to date? Dating is easy, but we seem to be struggling too much as African girls. I don't know why. I don't know why we struggle that much. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your comments. Why we struggle that much? And yet dating is supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah. Yeah. I understand that in Africa, not every household has got a laptop. Not every household has a laptop. Like, say, we're talking of dating experiences and dating sites. Not everybody has got access to all those things that are very important. You see, they don't have that. And again, the cultural norms. You're not allowed to go out. You are only allowed to go to church. Yeah. And parents have got so much influence on who you marry to some people. Some people have that, they've got that the issue. Like if some of the African parents, if they see you with a guy, you're not allowed to be seeing different guys. You know, they don't want that. Once they see that one, that's him. So you lack that opportunity to get to know people. I understand why they do that because they're trying to protect you. Because to them, if they see you with a guy, it means you are you are their brain. I don't know how it functions. They just think something else. Okay, they don't know that you're just trying to figure out who this person is. Okay, and also you're not allowed to go out if you're a lady. Like the girls, they're restricted so much, and and the expectations of family, the expectations from family, they'll be expecting their girl like to get married to a very rich guy, especially if they've sent the girl to a very good school or things like that. They expect it. There's a type of man who is expected to be the husband to that girl, and it doesn't normally happen like that. That's why you see some of these girls that are close to 40 years old, they haven't seen anyone. The one that is expected in their family, they can't find that person. You see, it's because of what is expected from the family, not what they want. Okay, not what they want. In this modern world, people go out, people meet in places, people travel. That doesn't happen a lot. Okay, talk of dating sites. We are told to date to get married. Okay, if someone is not planning to get married, then there's an issue there. But then they don't talk about getting to know someone, which is the very important part of dating. It's not just meeting someone and then you are getting married tomorrow. No, it doesn't work like that. You meet someone, you get to know them, and you've got the right to say, no, I don't want that. But within the African culture, if a girl, like within the culture, like if they see a girl doing that, dating the way we want it to be, that girl is labeled, is given names. She's a bitch. Look what she's doing. She's been sitting with different guys. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. She's not bedding them. She's just getting to know them. Okay. And they say that most people, they're just married to men who they don't even want because it's the man who is liked by the family. But that's different. This is a lifetime commitment. You get married to me first before the family likes you. If I don't like you, then it's different. But within the African culture, is the family. If the family likes the person, you just have to stay with them. Which is why you see this time some women they'll be going out there to look for their soulmate, starting to cheat because they didn't get that opportunity to date, to get to know people, to get to see what's out there for them. Okay, they're just doing it just because that's what the family wants, which is really something. Come on, how can I see the comments here? Let me see. Oh, there's a comment there. Right, okay. Oh, my. Hi. Okay. Oh, now I see the comments. Thanks, you guys. Yeah. Now I see the comments coming. Yeah. Leave your comments, guys. Let's talk. I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you? You're from Zambia. Okay, okay. Hi. Thank you for joining this live. Thank you very much. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. So I think it's that time when we are raising our daughters, like now we need to teach them not what we were taught, but a new way of doing things. Okay. I would want my daughter to explore this world. I want my daughter to get to know people. I want my daughter to know how to talk to men without beating them. Okay? That's one thing I need to teach my daughter. You can talk to any man you like, but you don't take them to their houses. You don't go to their houses. Don't sleep with them. Very important. Okay? And we need to teach them that a guy who really likes you is not going to push you to bed. They won't. That's one green flag for a guy who really likes you. He will never talk about that. He won't. So we need to talk about them and tell them that, you know what, you're allowed to talk to different kinds of guys. And some guys will come just because they want something that they're seeing in you. Maybe you've got a beautiful body, or you've got something. Not because they love to be with you for the rest of their life. No, it's something that they want. So we need to teach them to differentiate between. Um, okay. Oh, where's my life? Oh, there it is. So we need to learn. We need to teach them how to differentiate between a guy who is just coming uh, for other interests, which are not like marriage related. If you want marriage, go for it, ladies. Okay? You still have men out there who want it. If that's what you want, yeah, you go for it. Okay. So our African parents, they were very protective of us. That's why I struggled so much after divorce. That's why I struggled so much after divorce. Okay. I didn't I didn't I struggled like just navigating the sites themselves. It was hard. Navigating a dating site was difficult. Okay. I had no clue. You'll be thinking I'm going to date, like find a guy who will marry me straight away, like how easy it was when you got married the first time. But it's not that. That's where the African in me started showing up. That's how it started showing that, my goodness, I wasn't taught this thing. I need to teach others. I need to teach others that any man that you meet online doesn't mean that he's going to marry you. Some of them don't even want marriage at all. They don't want anything along those lines. You know, but we are told that any guy who meets you has to marry you. But we are not told how to vet the guys. So some girls just settle. That's why you see a girl is kept in a situationship for 6 years because a guy just showed up and is always showing up every day, but he has no intention of getting married. So you cannot be leaving that guy to go elsewhere because you were taught that that's the guy, you have to stay with that one. Okay? Even if he has not said anything, you're staying there. You're just there with him. Just because you think one day he's going to say, will you marry me? 4 years down the line, there's nothing. 6 years down the line is nothing. Okay? You were not taught to talk about marriage. What is it that you want? Are you planning to get married? Do you want to get married? Do you think it's not a subject that needs to be discussed? We're told you shouldn't be changing guys like from one guy to the other. Why not? Why not? You just don't have to be begging them. Get to know them. Give yourself a timeline. I'm going to date this guy for 3 months, for 6 months. If he's not showing any signs of where we're heading, if he's not clear, I'm just going to leave him. It's as simple as that. Okay? It's that simple. You don't have to continue with someone who you know that is not there for you, is not planning to get married, is not planning to settle. Okay? And some of them will actually detach themselves. The minute you start to show interest, they detach, which is good. If they detach, great. That's a good sign. Leave them. Go to the next person. It's as simple. It's that simple. But we seem to struggle to do that. We keep on holding on to people who don't like us. That's the African in us manifesting. And it's not doing us a favor. We feel guilty for doing it. We start thinking, oh, what will people say if I do this? What are people going to say? People. People are going to say something, of course. The only people who are going to say something are Africans. They're the ones who are going to be asking, what's going on with this girl? She was with that guy, but now but that's dating. You are not married to them, you're just getting to know them. The problem is when you start going out there and doing things that you are not supposed to be doing. Like bedding them, going to their houses, you're now playing wife duties when you're not married to them. That's why the parents now start telling you that you shouldn't be doing it. Okay? Look, this is a very beautiful area, right? I like it. Okay, so That's why our parents were refusing seeing different kinds of guys. It's because of that. But then we need to learn to teach ourselves self-control. And at what point are you allowed to better men? That is only in marriage, isn't it? Which is the right way to do it. But these days, you see people, they do some living. What do you call cohabiting? Uh, they do that, and sometimes you don't have a control over that as a parent. The child is in a different city. They've already started doing it, and you think, oh my goodness, as an African woman, this is not acceptable. Which is fine. We only need to teach them that they cannot move in with guys, but they can date as many guys as they want. But they cannot move in with a guy. The guy that they will move in with is a guy that they're going to have a commitment with long term. Okay, married to actually, if you want marriage. But I've realized that not everyone wants to get married. Okay, there's so many times I was approached by people asking me, why are you always talking about marriage? I don't want marriage. You know, I've been married 3, 4 times, which is a fact. I don't want marriage anymore. I just want someone that I want to spend time with. I want a committed relationship that doesn't involve marriage. Okay, but then there's so many things to consider on that one as well. And your age. Okay, if you're 20, 25, you've never been married. Marriage is beautiful. You know, it's one thing you would want to experience. You know, it's a beautiful thing. If you find a good guy or a good woman, it's bliss. It's bliss. Of course, I'm talking of divorce. That's the issues that made me divorce. Nothing to do with my personality or anything like that. As I said before, my ex-husband wanted children. I couldn't have children then. So obviously we ended up divorcing. So nothing to do with me. And I don't have control over that. And then the other thing again, as Africans, is always the woman who's got a problem. No one will ever point a finger to a man. That's a story for another day. Anyway, so where are we? I'm just in the woods walking, guys. I wanted to turn the camera, but I'm using Restream, and I don't even know how to use it. I don't know how to use it, so I don't know how to flip the camera. And you're missing out how beautiful this place is. Yeah, gosh, this is lovely. This is so beautiful. Let me see if I can flip. Um, uh, why are messages hidden? How are you, mom? Okay. Sorry, guys. Some of the comments are hidden. I can't see them. Unfortunately, I can't see the. I can't see the comments. Yeah. So, my African girls, I hear you. The struggle is real. I was there. Okay. I was there. I was just thinking, every guy that I'm going to meet, he has to marry me. He has to marry me. That's why you end up demanding marriage. You have to marry me. You have to marry me. Why? Because we did what we're not supposed to do during the dating phase. Okay? We were too generous. And we ended up giving what we're not supposed to give more than we're supposed to give. And because of that, you feel someone owes you anything. No, they don't owe you anything. You know, that was your problem. You need to learn to control yourself. It's called dating, ladies. Okay? It's called dating. Look at that! Oh, it's called dating, my African girls. So you don't give someone, you always keep your legs closed. Right. You keep your legs closed, you've been in control, you've been in charge. Okay? You've been in charge of the situation. Even if someone says they want to leave, they don't want you anymore. So what? Let them go. It's as simple as that. You never feel, oh, they've left me. Oh, you never feel used, actually. That's what I'm trying to say. You never feel used. Yeah? You never feel used. Never, ever. Yeah? Because it's dating. You don't have to give too much to people. They don't owe you anything. You see, they don't owe you anything. You're just getting to know each other. Even if they tell you that they give you all these promises, some of these guys are very good talkers. They'll promise you all sorts. You feel like, wow, God has heard me. God has heard me. But no, they need to prove that they're there to stay. Okay? That's one thing we're never taught. You just think that if someone shows up consistently every single day, they're there for us. No, that doesn't mean that at all. It's nothing to do with that. People will show up for you every single day, but they don't have commitment with you. Okay? They'll be there every day. They will show up every day. They will text you, they will call you every day. But they will never tell you that let's progress this relationship. Let it go forward. Okay? But you, because the African in you, you keep on holding on 5 years yet. 6, 7, 8. You're still waiting for that day, for that guy to pop the question. He is not. Okay? He's not. So I'm here to tell you that, you know what? Move. Things have changed now. It doesn't matter that the whole family knows him. If he's not planning to be with you, that's a good reason to tell your family that, you know what? I met this guy 5 years ago and he's not planning to get married. So I am moving forward. It's as simple as that. Because you can't be 10 years in a situationship. Come on. 10 years is too much to be in a situationship. No, we're not going to allow that, right? We're not allowing that. It's too much of a time to waste with a guy who is not planning to be married to you. Okay? And there's no, if there was Wi-Fi in Africa, in most households, people would learn these things. People would know these things. People would know these things about dating. What is dating? They would know that people can meet in a dedicated site for dating, but that doesn't mean they're there for marriage. Some of them are even married and their wives, they've allowed them to go there and find someone to keep them company, especially the white community. They are strange like that. They will allow their husbands go and get someone to do a threesome with us. Eh, I've told you a story before, haven't I? When I was doing some dating. Yes, babe. So I met this lawyer guy and he seemed very interested.